So, Frank, one of the kind of, I would say, idea pathogens that is infecting the minds of our nation's young people is the virus of subjectivism or subjectivity. And it's nothing new. It's been around for quite some time. The great C.S. Lewis, and I encourage all of you to read C.S. Lewis at least once a year. Screwtape Letters, Miracles, Mere Christianity. Narnia is great to read to your kids and grandkids, super biblically based. Abolition of Man, which is terrific. C.S. Lewis is almost an unlimited reservoir of wisdom here. But he really pinpointed the danger in subjectivity. So the best way that we could describe subjectivity is what you'll hear on a college campus, and maybe from your grandkids when they come back from a semester on a college campus that you're going into debt to go pay for, is when they come home and they say, no, that's my truth. And everyone has their own truth. Now, mind you, this is at what's the heart of the transgender movement, isn't it? Yes. That I have a different material truth than you do, and that we can't have any sort of agreed upon precepts. So, Frank, what would be the proper response when someone says, okay, no, but I have my own truth. I have my own beliefs. I chart my own course, my own destiny. There's no such thing as truth. Everyone has their own story they tell themselves. In fact, nothing is absolutely true.
Yeah, great question. When somebody says there is no truth, you ought to ask them, is that true? Is it true that there's no truth? Because if it's true that there's no truth, the claim there is no truth can't be true, but it claims to be true. Did I say that right? I know that can give you intellectual constipation if you think about it, because this is known as a self-defeating statement. A self-defeating statement doesn't meet its own standard. If I were to say I can't speak a word in English, what would you say? You just use English to say it. When people say there is no truth, or they say there are no absolutes, they're uttering self-defeating statements. They're saying it's absolutely true, there are no absolutes. Is that an absolute? If they say all truth is relative, what are you going to say? Is that a relative truth? No, it's an objective truth. When people say I have my truth and you have your truth, there is no the truth, you want to ask them, is that the truth, that there is no the truth? Do you see the problem? It defeats itself. Actually, when people say they have their own truth, you might as well say to them, I know this is not popular in today's culture, but there's no such thing as your truth or my truth. There's just the truth. I mean, if you're going to say you have your own truth, you might as well just say, I have my own math. I mean, imagine if Charlie were to hire me to do something, and he said, hey, Frank, I'll give you $15 an hour, do the job, and then let me know what I owe you. So I work for 10 hours, and I come to Charlie. I go, Charlie, it's been great working for you here at Turning Point USA. I've worked for 10 hours, and you said $15 an hour, so you owe me $15,000. Charlie's going to say, what? I don't owe you $15,000. I owe you $150. And I go, oh, no, you don't understand. I have my own math. All right?
Now, Frank, in all fairness, this is the idea that's running our government right now. So
it's true, yeah.
This is not an outrageous proposition.
No, it's silliness to say you have your own truth. There's just the truth, not your truth, not my truth. It's self-defeating to say there's no truth. It's like when people say don't judge. What should you say to them? Well, then why are you judging me for judging? See, it's a judgment. Jesus didn't say don't judge. He said, judge not, lest you be judged. By the same standard you judge others, you be judged by that standard. So before you try and take the speck out of your brother's eye, you hypocrite, which is a judgment. You notice that? You hypocrite. Take the log out of your own eye first, and then you'll be better able to help your brother. Is this a command not to judge? No, it's a command on how to judge. He's telling you to take the speck out of your brother's eye. That involves making a judgment. He's simply saying don't judge hypocritically. If you've got that problem, fix it, then go help your brother. It would be completely ridiculous to say don't make judgments. Why? The people who are telling you not to make judgments, they're the most judgmental people in society.